Musk is now worth $749 billion. Let that number sit for a moment, because it's not just a record. It's not just another billionaire headline. Elon Musk's personal fortune is now larger than the combined market value of India's 4 biggest listed companies: Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank, Bharti Airtel and Tata Consultancy Services or TCS. That's 4 corporate giants, tens of millions of shareholders, entire sectors of the Indian economy. And one person is now worth more than all of them put together. So how did this happen? And what does it say about wealth, power, and how modern capitalism works? Let's get into it. First up, what changed? The trigger came late Friday night on the 19th of December in the United States of America, when Delaware's Supreme Court delivered a massive legal win for Elon Musk. The court reinstated a Tesla compensation package worth $139 billion, reversing an earlier ruling that had scrapped it. This was not a new bonus. This was Elon Musk's 2018 pay package, a deal that was already controversial back then because it tied Musk's compensation entirely to Tesla hitting a series of ambitious performance targets. No salary, no cash bonus, just stock options, lots of them. At the time, that deal was valued at $56 billion, already one of the largest corporate pay packages in history. But Tesla's valuation exploded over the years, and as Tesla's value went up, the stock option became much more valuable too. Last year, a lower court in Delaware cancelled the deal, calling it quote-unquote unfathomable. The judge said Tesla's board had failed to properly protect shareholder interests. This week, the state of Delaware's Supreme Court disagreed. It ruled that cancelling the package was improper and inequitable, effectively restoring the entire compensation plan. And the moment that happened, Elon Musk's net worth jumped up overnight. So why did his wealth rise so sharply? Because Elon Musk is not paid like most CEOs. Almost all of his wealth is tied to equity, not salary. Which means when Tesla stock rises, Elon Musk's fortune explodes. When courts reinstate stock options, the impact is immediate. And when valuations swing, so does his net worth dramatically. And once those Tesla options were restored, Forbes recalculated Elon Musk's wealth at $749 billion, which made him the first person in history to cross the $700 billion mark. Nearly $500 billion richer than the second richest person on Earth. To put that gap in perspective, Elon Musk alone is now worth roughly the same as Larry Page, Larry Ellison, and Jeff Bezos combined. That level of separation has never existed before on the global rich list. But Tesla is not the whole story. Elon Musk's wealth surge did not happen in isolation. This has been a banner year for his entire empire. Earlier this year, Elon Musk became the first individual ever to cross $600 billion in net worth, driven largely by SpaceX. SpaceX recently launched a tender offer valuing the company at $800 billion, double its valuation from just months earlier. Musk owns about 42% of SpaceX. That alone adds roughly $336 billion to his personal wealth, making SpaceX his single most valuable asset. And investors believe the story is not over. According to reports, SpaceX is targeting a public listing as early as 2026, with potential valuations as high as $1.5 trillion. If that happens, Musk's wealth could rise even further without him selling a single product to himself. Then there's AI. Musk also owns a 53% stake in XAI Holdings, his artificial intelligence company. Forbes estimates XAI's current valuation at $60 billion. But fundraising talks suggest that it could rise to $230 billion, more than double its valuation earlier this year. This comes after Musk merged XAI with X, formerly known as Twitter, folding social media data, AI development, and computing power into a single ecosystem. Whether that strategy works long-term is still unclear. But for now, markets are betting on Musk heavily. Let's look at how did Musk get here in the first place. This did not start with rockets. In the mid-1990s, Musk co-founded Zip2, a company that helped newspapers move city guides online. It was sold to Compaq for over $300 million. He followed that with X.com, an online payments startup that later became PayPal. In the year 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. That deal gave Elon Musk capital and credibility. From there, he founded SpaceX in 2002, Tesla, where he joined early and became CEO in 2008, Neuralink, and The Boring Company, and in 2022, the controversial $44 billion purchase of Twitter, now called X. The scale of Elon Musk's wealth is hard to grasp. At $749 billion, his net worth is more than 4 times that of Mukesh Ambani and over 11 times that of Gautam Adani. Ambani is worth about $114 billion, while Adani's wealth is around $67 billion. Even put together, their combined fortune of roughly $180 billion is far smaller than Musk's, showing just how far ahead he is. Remember, Musk's each move added risk. Each also expanded his influence across space, transport, AI, and communication. Elon Musk's wealth is not just about business success. It highlights how equity-based pay can create extreme wealth concentration. Corporate governance decisions can reshape global rankings overnight, and how modern billionaires are increasingly tied to valuation narratives, not just profits. It also raises some uncomfortable questions. When one individual is worth more than entire national industries, what does that mean for markets, regulation, and accountability? Supporters argue that Elon Musk's wealth reflects innovation, vision, and risk-taking. Critics say it shows how corporate boards, courts, and capital markets now enable levels of wealth that were once unimaginable. Either way, this moment marks a turning point because Elon Musk is not just the richest person in the world, he is now operating on a scale of wealth that has no real historical comparison. And about that, the real question is not how high his net worth goes next. It's how the world responds when one individual holds this much economic gravity.